I have people watching, and so hopefully they can give me those questions in real time and we can get those answered for you. All right, Jeremy Parker is back.
Hi.
With something that was kind of a big deal not too long ago in QVC too.
That's right.
And knives, let's just face it, we need them in our kitchen. Not all are created the same, and if you have a bad knife, a dull knife, boy, it's just gonna make your work, your prep work, a whole lot messier and longer. This is from ZWILLING J.A. Henckels.
Yep.
This is a brand you see in all the department stores. This is a 2-piece gourmet knife set. And Jeremy Parker, he is the man who specializes in knives. This is a set that used to be $70. We're now under $48. It is on clearance.
Wow.
So there is no reorder, and everything in the show on 6 easy payments. So you can get home a beautiful high-end knife set for just a couple of dollars, which is really, really great. All right, Jeremy, tell me why good knives are so important.
Two most important things in every kitchen are knives and cookware. And some would even say knives are more important because you don't always cook everything, but you prepare everything. So these are the real deal ZWILLING Henkel knives. They date back to 1731. You'll hear people talk about German knives. What's the best? Japanese, German? These are just like German knives. People will say, these are the actual ZWILLING Henkels. Now, the way you can tell the difference is if you look closely on this blade. I'll try and tilt it this way. ZWILLING, how about we go this way right here? Okay. So we get in close. There is a little logo. ZWILLING means twins. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'll try and get that reflection just right. That mark right there is how you know you have the real deal. Made in Germany, Henkel, goes back 288 years. It is a mark of craftsmanship. These are made from German steel. They use a Fedor process. These will sharpen than a regular knife. I mean, I can take a tomato, hold this up in the air, and just go right through it.
Wow.
There is no other substitute for a German Henkel ZWILLING knife, and you're getting two. Now, this is a Santoku knife here.
That's a 7-inch Santoku.
7-inch Santoku, which means 3 virtues. That's for chopping, for mincing, and for slicing.
Those are pretty much most of what we do in a kitchen.
That's right.
Okay.
And then, here, I'll move this way. Now, you're also going to get this 5.5-inch really handy utility knife. So this is kind of right in between a paring knife and a chef's knife. So if you need a smaller, it's got a thinner blade to it. It's a really good meat and cheese knife. It's also, if you want a little smaller knife for, say, having avocados or taking stems out of strawberries or things like that. Of course, you can do this thing where you pop that seed out of there. And this is a very handy knife. It's got a little bit of it's a lightweight, thinner blade, but it's going to perform beautifully.
Awesome. And I just realized that the actual retail price on this set is more than $116. Look again.
And it's worth it at that price. It really is.
It's worth it at the full price. But look at us. We're under $48. That means we're more than $65 less. So you are saving more than you're spending. And that Easy Pay now gets us home to you for under $8. So no reorder. Grab these now. We just reduced the price on this today. These are also forged from a single piece of steel.
That's right.
Why is that important? I know chefs look for that.
It's called full tang, which means that the blade goes all the way to the back of the handle. It's one piece of metal. It's triple riveted. They even put the mark of ZWILLING right there in the middle, so you know it's the real deal. Again, this goes all the way back. It is high quality German steel. It is just the best of the best. And here's the 3 virtues, by the way. Okay. So you can use this knife, this Santoku knife. If you just had one knife to use, I would say this is the knife. That's for slicing. If you're the type that likes to do this rocking motion, you can do that. That's the dicer, as we call it. And then you can also use it as a chopping knife. So if you're doing this cut, it's also well weighted for that. And again, I just cut that entire piece up there. Real nice and easy.
I'm always in awe of your knife skills, my friend.
Well, let me show you this. This is the best.
Oh boy.
Because I've got a piece of salmon. Now, the one great thing about this blade here is it's thinner. It's also flexible.
Okay.
So if you want, see there, you could use this as a great fillet knife, as a meat knife. It's super sharp. One stroke, you go all the way through.
Even that tough skin.
Even that tough skin. So you can see here, I'll just literally going to pull this through a few times. And what's nice is that there's your portions. It goes all the way through that skin, one stroke. You're not cutting, you're not sawing through that meat. It's gonna make your fish, actually, the texture better. Now, because it's flexible, let me show you this thing I could do. If you want to take the skin off of fish and you've never known how to do it, some fish you cook with the skin on, some you don't, get right down here, see how that flexes that blade? put a little pressure down there and just go right across the bottom.
Gosh.
And that is how you take the skin.
Without leaving all that delicate flesh.
That's right.
Still attached to the skin and wasting.
There's my piece of salmon right there, ready to poach if you want to take the skin
That's
off.
beautiful.
Or smoke like that.
Oh my goodness.
Wonderful.
What a great knife.
Oh yeah, you will love that knife. And also another thing, let me put this down here because I'm going to grab a fresh one because that has salmon on it.
Okay, while you're doing that, let me just quick show you the 2 pieces that you're getting. Remember, both knives, actually, for less than the price of the 7-inch Santoku at retail, you're getting both. Yeah, how about that? Should be $116, but you're getting both the Santoku and the 5-inch prep knife for under $48. Order with a credit card, and for no extra charge, you get to break that price up even more to under $8 to get that home, and you have 30 days to use. If you don't love it, send it back. We have that love it or return it guarantee.
That is an amazing
honestly,
price.
it's a great gift to give for a new couple as a bridal shower gift, because when you see that the twins, that J.A. Henckels, the Zwilling, you know you're giving quality.
Yeah,
getting quality.
Absolutely. And I mean, there's one reason my sister loves shopping on Q2. She's like, I get all the best deals. She loves it. This is really an amazing deal. What I love about this small knife, if we go back to this 5.5-inch utility, let me show you a little trick. If you're doing ginger or turmeric is very similar, use the back of the knife and peel the skin off like that, because this way you don't get, if you hit your hand, you're not going to cut yourself like a peeler. And then you can peel that skin off. And now that it's peeled, now I can go ahead and do nice thin slices. So if you're doing this in a cup of tea, just a little bit of ginger, honey, and lemon, and it is wonderful for steeping for tea or for a stir fry.
I want to challenge you, waxy peppers.
Yes.
Always hard to break through.
Always really easy. When you do the peppers, just follow that line.
Like butter.
Follow that line. And then when you're here, just go ahead and do that rocking motion for those strips like that. And if you want dices, go back this way and dice it.
Love it. What a great set. Again, 2 knives you will need in your kitchen, should have in your kitchen at a fantastic, a crazy good value, as David would say. Jeremy, thank you so much. But look at that. The Santoku knife alone is almost $80. For less than the price of the Santoku, you get both that and the prep knife, not for $116. But for $47.64 and on 6 easy payments. Everything in the show on 6 easy payments. Okay, so this is almost sold out. My goodness, I know you guys have been wanting aprons and you've been loving them, and I kind of had a feeling you'd love this cute little egg